G'day everyone, VirtualConk85 here. In this video I want to talk a little about SEUS Renewed and the possibility of adding more editing tutorials such as my last one on adding rain lens effect or the V11 series. Now I've been getting a lot of messages asking if I could make a video showing how to get volumetric clouds or light into SEUS Renewed, as well as other general tweaks and such. Now about adding these effects into SEUS Renewed, I'm not sure if you're all aware, but SEUS Renewed is a complete recode of the shader, and in doing this Sonic Ether has actually changed how he does stuff within the code, meaning I cannot simply just move code from say SEUS V11 or Continuum into SEUS Renewed, as it's just not compatible. Meaning code like volumetric clouds would have to actually be fully recoded in order to get them working in SEUS Renewed. And this isn't something that I'm going to be doing for at least some time. Now having said that, it's not totally impossible to bring these effects over to SEUS Renewed. I've already actually started looking into some of it. Such as bringing over volumetric clouds, depth of field and 2D God rays. However, I've hit a few road stops along the way, and most likely I will need to ask others within the community for help to get these back in, as I'm a little bit rusty on coding at the moment, mostly due to me working on my own game. So basically these won't be coming anytime soon. Okay, so this isn't the best news that you'll want to hear, but I do have a couple of things that I can tell you, and that is I do have at least close to half a dozen tweaks and new effects that we can actually add into SEUS Renewed right now. They aren't the biggest or probably the most wanted, but it's a good start, and I'm sure there'll be at least something of interest for everyone. So as you all may know, I've already done a tutorial on how to get rain lens back into SEUS Renewed, but how about adding shifting rain to that as well? This is the effect that makes the rain come in on more of an angle than straight down, as you can see here. I have tried tweaking to make the rain a bit more visible, although doing this it tends to make the rain particles coming down look black. So at this stage I won't be doing that, I'll just leave it as default. But this is one effect that we can be adding, which is the shifting rain. Alright, next we'll be adding more shader options, like adding in the mist button, as well as a few other defines that we can add to turn on and off effects that are missing, such as 2D clouds. Basically, for those of you that have other mods perhaps installed and don't want the 2D clouds up there, so this will come in handy for you lot. Another effect that we'll be adding will be light jitter to torches and glowstones. This is the effect that makes the light pulse or flicker to add a little bit more dynamic to the lighting instead of a static solid glow. Personally, I actually quite like this effect, and I'm quite happy that it didn't take too much recoding to get this into SEUS Renewed. So here you can sort of see it slightly pulsing. There will be more options that you'll be able to go in and tweak, so you can increase how much it pulses, you can reduce it. Here you can actually see it pulsing a lot more, so you can increase it, you can decrease it. Basically I'll be giving you some options to play with it, so you can get it just how you want, hopefully. And next we'll be adding in waving water. What this does is makes the texture / water actually move up and down to give a little bit more dynamic instead of the static look against blocks. And last, we'll be adding in a lens flare effect. Now this is actually a recode that I had to do just for SEUS Renewed. Basically it's a combination of the lens flare from my super shaders and the rainbow effect from Continuum. This had to be done because neither one of them were fully compatible, so I had to take the bits from each and combine them into this one. Now there are a couple of extra little bits added to it. You can see the flare sort of going straight through the sun, plus the extra glow around it. If you don't like these, I have actually added in shade options to turn them off, like so, and you can just have the lens flare by itself. So hopefully there's at least one effect that you would be interested in. Before I get started with these tutorials though, I would like some feedback as to which one of these you would like first. I'll give it at least a few days from this video to let you all voice what you're after. Once again, there is actually no ETA of when I will be adding in volumetric clouds or light, but obviously it's not totally out of the question that they will or will not be coming. So with all that said, I'm going to leave this video here. If you haven't already, and if you're interested in these upcoming tutorials, maybe think about subscribing so you won't miss any of the upcoming videos. And hitting that like button to show support for what I'm doing here. And with all that, I'll catch us all later. Bye bye.